Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today let's take a closer look at the MCK Micro Conversion Kit, pistol brace, or whatever you prefer to call it. First off, the MCK itself is not a firearm. This device acts as a chassis into which you can mount your pistol, no tools required. This particular model is for a large frame Glock, which means it'll fit a standard Glock 20 or Glock 21. A different version is available for the Glock 17, 18, and 19, and there's also a model that fits the SIG P320, and yet another model for the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 series. Installing your pistol is pretty straightforward, but keep in mind that this chassis is obviously designed to fit a standard Glock, exactly the way they come from the factory. Also keep in mind that some aftermarket sights and slides may not allow your particular Glock to fit correctly without doing a bit of modification. Once mated with a pistol, it looks a lot like a futuristic subgun of sorts. By definition, it's simply a pistol brace, but thanks to ever-changing ATF rulings, it may or may not be legal to shoulder fire this particular brace. My advice, be on the safe side by staying abreast of current ATF rulings concerning pistol braces. So, why place your pistol into a device like this? In a nutshell, improve control. This design allows a much steadier platform on which to fire your pistol. You simply strap the stabilizer to your forearm and use both hands to steady your aim. Thanks to having an ambidextrous charging handle, it works well for either left or right-hand shooters. With the press of a button, the stock folds for easy storage. The accessory rail on top of the receiver will accommodate just about any type of sight you'd like to use. Two additional mounting accessory rails are located on either side of the chassis. These additional accessory rails should allow you to add lights, lasers, and a host of other devices, which should suit the needs of individuals who like to add that sort of stuff. In my opinion, the MCK actually was designed with some thought behind it. Adding a spare magazine well is just part of that. The spare magazine is primarily held in with a friction fit. A bit of leverage is actually required to pull it out. Even fully loaded extended magazines like this one showed no tendency to fall out. For now, I have this fairly inexpensive 4-power long eye relief scope mounted on it. With that said, why don't we head out to the range, set up a steel target at 50 yards, and function test this MCK just to see if everything works as advertised. Well, let's give this MCK micro conversion on this Glock 21 a run, see how well it works. You may take a notice that I am not shouldering this. That seems to work. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, buddy. Altogether, I fired over 200 rounds to it without a single hitch. In other words, I didn't experience a single malfunction whatsoever with the MCK chassis or the pistol itself. As far as accuracy goes, I was able to get around 4 to 5 inch groups at 50 yards, which is substantially better than I can personally do firing a typical Glock offhand, especially at that distance. As a disclaimer, if you're thinking that buying one of these is going to automatically make you a 100-meter match champion, you might come away a little disappointed. If you're simply looking for a more stable firing platform for your handgun, you'll be pleased with it. By the way, if you happen to have a C-model Glock like this one, in other words a ported model, the corresponding venting holes on the MCK's chassis are fully functional and will accommodate this model as well. That said, those are my initial thoughts on the MCK pistol brace. I'll do a follow-up review down the road and let you know how that went. Until next time, practice often, shoot straight, and thanks for stopping by.